Hey guys, it's Aina. Welcome back to my channel with another video. So for today, I have a pretty short video for you guys. So I just want to go through a little bit of stuff that I want to share with you guys for the month of September. I want to share with you guys some of the current books that I purchased, my currently reading. So it is the new month of September. It's the 2nd of September as I'm filming this, so it's a Friday. I was actually supposed to film throughout this whole week, so it's like a first week into September kind of video, but I was not feeling to film this whole week for some reason. I just felt so, not gloomy, I felt like a sloth. I think I was just so tired, or I just didn't have the mood. Like I wasn't creatively aroused. I was not creatively challenged, but basically I was just in a slump for creativity. Yeah, I haven't been writing a lot, so I can't remember the last time I took out my journal and write. So it's been a while since I written anything in my physical journal. My last poetry work writing, oh no, it's a normal daily journal, lol. Okay, my last daily entry was on the 24th of July. I haven't written anything in a long while, so this notebook has been empty. I did use my notes app on my phone, and I think I've written some stuff there, I don't remember. But other than that, I haven't been writing. I did post a few new poetry posts this week, I think I posted one. But other than that, yeah, I'm not creatively challenged. I'm a bit going downhill with my mind right now. So yeah, I haven't been writing. That's the main thing. But I have been reading a lot because I started on a new book. I think I mentioned in my Instagram story that I wanted to focus on this poetry book for the rest of August, because at that time I had there was 1 week left of August, so I was planning to finish reading this, but I know that wasn't gonna happen because I literally break down each of these poems, because I'm basically studying poetry using this book. There's a lot of notes and annotations and stuff like that in this book, and it's only this, I've only read this much, so it hasn't been progressing really well for this book. But other than that, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying my time, so I'm taking my time with this book. So far, I am enjoying it. One thing that I like about this book is that you can start any chapters, because this poetry book is divided into different chapters, different types of love. So there's falling in love suddenly, persuasively, passionately, impatiently. So you can start with any chapter if you want, or whichever chapters resonates with you, you can start with that. But for now, I'm just going in a linear way, so by chapter. And yeah, like I said, not much progress here. The second book that I start, we're just gonna go into what I'm currently reading. So the second book that I'm currently reading is called Caravel by Stephanie Garber. I got this at Book Access My Town. Obviously, the reason why I got it is because of the cover. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, oh, this cover looks nice. And then the title is quite intriguing, Caravel. It's about do I really want to tell you guys what it's about? Okay, I'm just going to read the synopsis so you guys can understand it better than my own explanation of synopsis. Caravel, it's about once a year, the infamous master legend hosts Caravel, open only to those who have been invited. This year, the week-long game is on Legend's glittering Isla de los Sueños, I think that's how you pronounce it, where the winding streets are an elaborate snow-covered maze and the people are never who they seem. At midnight on the first day, the show begins and the visitors become players. Each of them is vying for the coveted prize, a single wish. All they must do is unravel the mystery of Caraval. But in the game where danger hides behind every charming smile, winning isn't without loss, and their wish might be their last. So that's what it's about. Yeah, there's 3 books, and I think the second one it's called Legendary, and the third is called Finale, if I'm not mistaken. I only bought the first book because when I googled the review, like I just wanted to know like how many stars were people giving it. So this book, I think it has 4/5 on Goodreads, if I'm not mistaken. But I saw this book on Instagram. Like I saw a few posts of this book, like a book reviews about this book, and I was like, the reviews were kind of bad. So, and I read those reviews on Instagram after I purchased this, because I purchased this, one, because of the cover. It looks so nice. Second, the story is quite intriguing to me. I was kind of like interested in wanting to know what the hell is going on in this story and in this book. So when I purchased it, I suddenly like saw some posts on Instagram because I was searching for any Instagram post about this book, and I was like, oh cool, there are some people reading it. And then the reviews were kind of bad, and I was like, ah damn, is it not that good? But surprisingly, the story is good to me. Like I'm enjoying it. I'm still intrigued. I'm like already 177 pages in. I'm still intrigued. I'm still interested. I'm still engaging into this story. So so the reviews scared me at first, because when I read the reviews, I know that those reviews kind of influence my mind and like my thoughts on this book, because as soon as I started reading, I was like, maybe this book is not good. Maybe I should DNF it. And I was like, wait a minute, is that really my thoughts, or are you like influenced by those reviews? So sometimes that's one of the reasons why I don't like reading book reviews. I would just go through it like quickly and see what people were saying quickly, like, oh, is it good, is it bad, that's it. So if I think it's interesting enough, I'll just definitely buy it and read it. But yeah, the reviews kind of influenced me a bit, and then I took a step back and I was like, wait a minute, put those reviews out of your head and just read it and see how you feel. And so far, I like it. I'm enjoying it. The characters in here are quite funny. Actually, I only find Julian funny. He's stupid. Not stupid, he's just funny. I hate him because of the things he does. Like he teases Scarlet, which is one of the main character, and I just hate his teasingness. It's just, yeah. I'm not sure if I want to do like a book review video for this, because I'm already like in chapter 18 and there's 40 chapters if I'm not mistaken. I may do it if I ended up reading the whole series, so that will be interesting. But yeah, for now I only have the first book. I didn't buy the second and third book because of other reasons. I've been buying books for the past few days and weeks since the last time I got this, and I was like, okay, I need to stop spending for now. This actually reminds me of the Folk of the Air series because it's about 2 sisters. So Scarlet and Donatella. Yeah, so Scarlet and Donatella, those 2 are sisters, and they're daughters of the governor. Like the reason why it reminds me of the Folk of the Air series is because it's 2 sisters, and the Folk of the Air series is the only like books that I've read is about 2 sisters. So that's the only thing I can compare with. I'm sure there's a lot of other novels that the 2 main sisters are the main character. So yeah, this reminds me of that. Also, I wrote in the margin where I mentioned that this book gives off, I can't really remember what's the name of the movie, but one of the characters is called Dorothy. So it reminds me of that movie. For the love of God, I can't remember what's the name of that movie, but this book reminds me of that because it's very heavy, like quite heavy in fantasy. When she, oh no, is that a spoiler? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because if I talk any longer, it might be a spoiler. So, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. So far, I'm enjoying the story. I may buy the second and third book like when I get the chance of going to my town again. So, yeah, these are the two books that I'm currently reading right now. And I want to show you guys my September TBR. This is going to be like a realistic September TBR list because I used to put a pretty long TBR every month and I won't read those books in time. So I'm going to put a realistic September TBR list because I want to be realistic here. I think I'm going to read 2 books. No, you know what I should show? I should show you guys first the books that I currently bought. So there's quite a few. Actually, there's a lot. Oh man, I forgot the series that I just got too. Okay, wait, just give me a second. No! So first, I want to show you guys the series that I got from my best friend's mom. So auntie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for these books. So the series that I got is the Percy Jackson series. I got the whole 5 books. I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. So I have oh, this is the last one, I think. Wait, let me see if I can get, oh my god. So I have The Lightning Thief. I have Battle of the Labyrinth, Titan's Curse, Sea of Monsters, and The Last Olympian. I am in love with this blue, so that's really nice. But yeah, I have the whole Percy Jackson series. I've been wanting to read all those childhood novels that I didn't get the chance to read. So for example, like I don't know, Twilight. Does Twilight count as a childhood novel? I've never read Twilight, so I've only seen the movies, but I've never read those books. What other childhood novels that I used to see? The Mortal Instruments. I also I've been dying to get those books and read it, but I just never did. I do have the Clockwork series. I'm not sure if it's called that, but the Clockwork Prince, the Clockwork Princess, and the third one, I forgot what it's called. Or is it? Yeah, but I have those Mortal Instrument one. But the Mortal Instrument, the one that City of Bones, City of Glass, I don't have that, but I'm dying to get them if I get the chance. I have the whole Percy Jackson, which is kind of cool. The second book that I got from my best friend's mom, again, this is The Great Gatsby, another classic by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I don't know why, I feel like I just want to read from F. Scott Fitzgerald. I know he's a great writer too, and I feel like if you're a reader and you're in the book community, to me, I feel like you should at least read a book by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I don't know if he's any good, but I just feel like people who read would read Fitzgerald, if that makes sense. So I want to read Fitzgerald. I have 2 classic books that I kind of want to start reading. One of it is this, The Great Gatsby, because one, it's thin, and I feel like I'm not so much overwhelmed with a thin classic book, because if you haven't watched my previous video about why I'm scared of reading classic books, then you should, because then you'll know why I am terrified of reading classic books. I know there's a movie for this. I've watched the movie, but I don't remember at all. I just remember Leonardo DiCaprio's face. I think he's in that movie. It's a good thing because I hate when I watch a movie first, then reading the books, because I won't be interested in reading the books because I already know what happens in a way. That's what happens for Jane Eyre, I think. I watch the movie, and then the reason why I never read it earlier, when I got it, is because I already watched the movie. And at that time, the movie was really fresh in my mind, so I feel like the more I wait longer to read it, the more the memory of that movie fades. Then only I can start reading it to like get a new perspective of the story, if that makes sense. So it's either this for September's classic book for me. It's either this or I wanna restart Wuthering Heights. Although this thick still kinda overwhelms me, so I might go with this. Who knows? You will know once I post it on my Instagram story, or if you subscribe, then you'll know by the end of this month, because I'm planning to do like one classic book video a month. So for August, it was Picture of Dorian Gray. So for September, it's either this or this. I don't know. This is quite thin, so I feel like I won't need that much time and focus to read it. I don't think it'll be as quite heavy as Wuthering Heights and The Picture of Dorian Gray. But this is the one that I recently got from my friend's mom. She gave this for free because she has quite a lot of collection of the same titles in different cover designs, which is really cool. If I have my own space and I have my own like bookshelves, library, I would definitely do that. Like start collecting books in different covers and editions. That'll be really nice. F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Great Gatsby. Might be September's classic book read. Who knows? The other books that I got, I showed this in my previous video, but I'm just going to show it again. The Queen of Nothing, the third book for the Folk of the Air series. Yes, I still haven't read this yet, still haven't finished the series yet, but I really need to read this because I just want to get it out of the way. I might start this soon, just as soon as I finish Caraval, or I might just start it like reading simultaneously, which another thing I'm scared because I haven't multi-read in a long time. When I was in high school, or like younger than I was in high school, I was able to read 2 to 3 books simultaneously, but now it's impossible. So I don't know, after Caraval or during, I'm not sure, but I know this is going to be my next read. The Last Graduate, I have the first book, A Deadly Education, so this is the second book for the Scholarman series, The Last Graduate. I don't think I'm going to be reading this anytime soon because I want to wait for the third book to be released, which will be released by the end of this month, I think, 27th September, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of want to get the third book first, then I'll start reading this, because I don't want to read this and then like have to wait and then get the third book. But who knows? I might just start reading this after I finished Queen of Nothing. These 3 books, I've showed this on my Instagram story too. All of these are from Book Excess. 2 of them was from Ipo. This is from Book Excess Ipo, and these 2 are from Book Excess My Town. So the Ipo one is Hunger. This is actually about an anorexic girl. Yeah. I'm just gonna read you this synopsis for Hunger. Elizabeth Lewis has black steed, a set of scales, and a new job. She's been appointed Femin. How will an anorexic 17-year-old girl from the suburbs fare as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Traveling the world on her steed gives Lisa freedom from her troubles at home. Her constant battle with hunger and the struggle to hide it from the people who care about her. But being feminine forces her to go to places where hunger is a painful part of everyday life and to face the horrifying effects of her awesome new power. Can Lisa find a way to harness that power and the courage to fight her own inner demons? So, if, like, trigger warning, I guess, if you want to read this book, because it has anorexic in it. I'm not sure how heavy it is, that topic is in this book, because I haven't reading it yet. I haven't started reading it yet. My English is not doing it tonight. I find it interesting because what? It's the cover. The cover looks so nice, and like it's practically a half mirror because you can see your own reflection through it. I'm not sure you can see, but you can see the ring light and you can see the phone. Can you see that? It's it's a freaking mirror. So that's really nice. The second one is called The Quiet at the End of the World. Yeah, The Quiet at the End of the World by Lauren James. This one, Hunger, is by Jackie Morse Kessler. This one, The Quiet at the End of the World, it is about Lowry and Shen are the youngest people on the planet after a virus caused global infertility. Closeted in a pocket of London and doted upon by a small aging community, the pair spend their days mudlarking and looking for treasure until a secret is uncovered that threatens their entire existence. In The Quiet at the End of the World, Lowry and Shen must decide what they are willing to sacrifice to save the world, to save the whole human race. Also, the cover is really nice. You can see, like, if you look closely, you can see those like matrix number codes on the cover, and the first time I bought this I didn't notice it until I was like unwrapping it, the plastic thing, and it was like under the room light, and I was like, whoa, you can see like those matrix number detailing. That's really cool. Yeah, those are the current books that I got. So for my realistic TBR, like I said, The Queen of Nothing, F. Scott Fitzgerald, maybe, for this month. Yeah, these two, plus the Caravel that I am currently reading right now. So I am reading these 3 books for September. I can count this in September even though I started in the last week of August, but I'm gonna count this as September. For my like book goals or like reading goals, I have, how many books do I have left to read? I have 9 books to read in 3 months to reach my next reading goal. I think I can do it. So we'll see about that. But yeah, TBR for September, these 3 books. And then we'll see what I'll do next. Yeah, so that will be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Editor Aina, I hope you're doing good in editing this video, because I know I have been such a hassle for the past few days for not filming things. Give this video a like. Please comment down below a turtle emoji, I guess. If you've seen to this part of the video, comment down a turtle emoji. Follow my socials if you guys want to like keep up with the things that I read and like my book reactions, because I post some funny book reactions on my highlights. Follow my poetry account if you guys haven't, and subscribe if you guys haven't also. It would really mean a lot to me to like grow our little friendship that we have going on, this little community that we have start, you know. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.